Welcome back, tribe. Got another one here from the unending chronicles of how I played myself, and I get to cry on camera for pity points. Part 1000 and counting.
To 18 years of marriage.
You go, queen.
I've taken them off.
Oh.
And they're not going back on.
Oh,
I don't care if his so-called girlfriend or whatever she's calling herself these days sees this. I don't care who sees it. So just know I've moved on. I'm moving on. I'm going to be happy.
Bruh. Stop the cap.
I love my job, and I'm going to do this.
How you deal
You know,
with every
I think it's kind of funny how
I'm proud of how you handle disappointment.
no one
Don't
from work
disappear
is...
when you
Bro, you put this horrendous motivational sob story behind you while you're explaining. Look at your face.
Bruh. Oh my God.
really checked on me.
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to review this 54-year-old strong, independent woman who decided to divorce her husband so that she can explore life. Well, as usual...
In other news, look how good my coffee looks. Do you see the foam? Can you guys see this? It's homemade greatness. You see that foamy layer? Oh, that's so great. I learned a new skill, you know. Can't say the same for who we're watching.
She was quickly humbled and greeted by the mighty wall with absolutely no mercy. Let's start by watching the day she decided to divorce.
Well, today's the day.
Is it?
I drove all the way to Arizona, from Arizona, on my way to Marshall, Michigan, because my husband called me.
Okay.
Who, we hadn't been getting along for a while now, but came down with COVID.
Okay.
Me being a nurse, knowing the dangers, knowing the possibilities, and for him to call me. And I told him I would come. I would be there. I mean, I am still his wife. I do love him still, even the hell he has put me through hell. And I do care.
Okay.
I'm not this cold-hearted bitch that he makes me out to be. So that was the last straw. After telling me, after I said, I'll come. And he said, I'll believe it when you show up. So, to 18 years of marriage, I've taken them off, and they're not going back on.
What?
Not on this finger, anyway.
Make this story make sense.
My emeralds, I love my emeralds.
Oh my God, dude.
I will
Here comes
wear
the
those,
tears. I could tell the tears are coming.
I won't wear no more wedding rings that you gave me. I'll just have the diamonds and the emeralds set in something else.
So you're already separated.
He's
living in another state.
To give to some trashy trailer trash.
Oh, so they're still officially married but separated, living in different states, and he already got a new girl. Interesting.
Because this woman's independent.
Oh my God,
I can make my own money. And that's what you loved about me, was the fact I was independent. I was a faithful military wife. After all them long-ass deployments. And don't say, I ain't all that, but I ain't ugly. And I'm faithful.
What happened?
There's a man out there who'll appreciate that. Even
what happened?
He says, at 50, I'm 54. Wow. At 54, you'll never find anybody else. You know what? I may not, but I don't need anyone else. And if I do, I'll choose him.
This next clip will show you exactly how social media and single friends validate bad behaviors and push women to break their marriages so that they can all be miserable. Because we all know that misery loves company.
I want to thank you all for the positive thoughts, reinforcement, the beautiful words, not too many negative ones.
Sure.
And just know I haven't made it home to Arizona yet. I actually made it to New Mexico. I've got to be at work like in 12 hours. I hope I make it home. But anyway, I'm good.
Reassuring yourself of a
I
lie.
went to see an old friend who's I met while I was a wife and my husband was in the Marine Corps.
Wow.
Before he transferred to the Army.
Is this a friend man?
A really dear friend. And so I spent 36 hours there with her.
Okay.
And
the woman.
it helped a lot. So, and
Okay.
reading your comments, and I don't care if he sees this. I don't care if
They
this
warned you not to
so-called
post this. They warned
girlfriend
you.
or whatever she's calling herself these days
You're sounding bitter.
sees this. I don't care who sees it.
Take it off.
Just know I've moved on. I'm moving on. I'm going to be happy.
You moved on or
I love
moving
my
on?
job, and I'm going to do this.
Oh my God.
So keep me in your prayers.
You're talking to us or yourself?
Hey, it's Thursday. Haven't quite made it to Arizona yet. I am driving across Texas right now, so hopefully I'll be in Arizona. I got 664 miles before I reach there. Looking forward to my new chapter in my life. Putting behind a lot of bad stuff, bad vibes. And at 54, I'm starting over, and it feels good. It feels really, really good. But anyway, took a job.
They always do this little euphoria phase where they're convincing themselves, literally talk to the camera like it's an audience, but it's really themselves so they can watch the video back and comfort themselves. What insanity. And then the day-to-day reality of your decision starts to set in like within 1 week. And then the tears. Where are the tears? Dude,
Job
come
out
on.
at the Navajo reservation in Pinon, and we'll see what life has to offer out there.
Nothing. It has nothing
And,
to offer.
I'm going to make it good no matter what. So, anywho.
She just posted this video where you see her with her husband and her niece camping and making jokes just a few weeks ago prior deciding to get a divorce. This proves that most of the issues these women complain about are usually fixable if they have the will to make the marriage work. Instead, they prefer to leave because they think that they can do better than their husbands. But when reality hit hard and loneliness settle in, they start to complain and cry on the internet. Check it out.
Here we go.
So, drinking the Irish whiskey.
Okay.
And
Wow. I could not imagine my mother doing something like this. Bro, I'd disown her. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Keep your private lives private. Stop posting for the internet to see everything. They don't care about you. They're there to watch and clap for your downfall. Your entertainment. You're like a reality show. Except it's actually real. It's not scripted. And then they'll discard you the moment your life is boring again. They just live vicariously through your stupid decisions. They're not your friends, idiots.
dinner. I
Pathetic.
just don't feel like making anything.
Sounds depressed.
Let it burn, baby, burn. Either
Wow.
way, the whiskey's gonna burn or the hot Cheetos are. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a long hot shower. Get ready for tomorrow.
How depressing.
See what
There's the
kind of
cat.
shit I have to
You heard
put
the
up with
cat?
tomorrow.
There's that cat.
Damn. Oh, God, I'm ready to retire. I am burnt out on nursing.
You guys remember when she said that she will be fine because she loves her job? Well, now she is out here complaining like a kid that no co-worker is even checking up on her when she is lonely.
But how you deal
You know,
with
I
it
think it's
counts.
kind of funny how
I'm proud of how you handle disappointment.
don't
Don't disappear when you feel.
really checked on me.
What is this
Except for the
background?
travelers, a few of the travelers.
I'm proud
It's
of
kinda
your
funny.
view of life.
Ma'am, you had a whole family that you decided to leave behind, and now you want your coworkers to keep you company. You just can't make this shit up. Guys, now her whole life is based on adopting cats so that they can keep her company. Just sad.
Good afternoon, TikTokies. I took a little nap, had a rough morning, had physical therapy. Well, I wake up to this.
You can't. Wow, dude. The stereotype, you just can't.
Sleeping, napping partners. And one even down there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fellas, invest in cat and dog food because this looks like the fate of a lot of modern women. I personally do not have any sympathy for women like her who decide to break their families just because they want to experience something new.
I don't. Nobody does. See what some of the comments say. Dad once told me that most women make decisions like teenagers for the majority of their lives, and now that I'm older, I see exactly what he's talking about. After 18 years of marriage, she finds herself sitting in a vehicle to tell whoever on the internet she is done. And this makes sense to her somehow. Love how military wives expect more credit for staying at home than their husbands going and risking their lives. She keeps calling his new woman trailer trash. Sounds like jealousy and bitterness to me. She wants him to be miserable. Can't accept that he's doing fine without her. Watched a woman turn into an old cat lady in real time. This is amazing. And then says, as a male travel nurse, never, ever, ever get with a nurse for a serious relationship. By the way, for everybody looking, that is HL Talk That Thought. I'll leave it up right here for you guys to find the channel. Link's always in the description. I don't know where they find these from, but pathetic doesn't begin to describe this. And it's becoming an epidemic because it's not a one-off. The fact that you can make a stereotype out of what happened, like you could write a book right now about the path a modern woman takes. And it's shocking just how accurate and how often is becoming the norm. I guess the only interesting thought you could have about all these videos in creating a public repository of all of them is what effect is this having on younger women? Are they coming across this content and is it just going in one ear out the other? Or is this having a lasting impression on them? Because young men, the older crowd that tell them about marriage, not getting married, and the divorce nightmares through the court system, it does leave an impression on young boys. Does this have the same effect? I'm wondering, is this making a dent? Or are we just drifting further and further apart? Are we drowning each other out in all the noise? Are we digging our heels into our positions? Or is there a coalescence happening somewhere in the middle between, like-minded individuals? I don't know. Guess we'll find out, huh? Well, you also don't have to find out if you're a man. Just get a little blue book and leave. Head for greener pastures. Hope everybody's having a blessed week and you never have to deal with these kinds of people ever in your life. We'll see you guys on the next